Hello, kitten. Hello, sweetie. So my Flashy passed away, and now my cat has decided that she's going to keep me company on a daily basis. So we're out worm farming today, and I never use a spade, with one exception, when I'm right at the very, very bottom. I'm sitting in a situation at the moment where I have harvested right down to just about the bottom, and it's been very wet, and I have an order. So I need to get this compost out, this vermicompost out. I'm busy looking at my compost over there. Try to get my vermicompost out and dried. So I've taken what I can out, and the way I separate my worms from my vermicast is I do it in slow bits. So I'll take off a top layer until I start seeing worms. Okay, when I start seeing worms, what I do is I just ruffle up that area and I leave it. And if I come back here in just a few minutes, even in this overcast environment that I'm sitting in here at the moment, those worms will have dived down to the bottom. But as you continuously do that, you end up with all the worms at the bottom. I just wanted to show you a way of separating worms that not everybody really uses. I don't know whether people know about it. I don't know if I've ever done a video on it, although I might have. I have to go back and check. It's been a couple of years that I've been doing these videos. But by placing... Okay, this is a vermicompost underneath there. Not quite as mature as that. You can see by the color. It's sort of a darkish brown, whereas that's almost black. But I want the worms to be separated from the vermicast. So what I do is I take the spade, which, as I say, I hardly ever use, and I'll take it. Let me just see if I can do a handful and hold the phone at the same time. I'll pick up a spadeful and I'll turn it out onto here. Now, so we can focus on all this. Plenty worms. And obviously I don't want to give those away with my stock, because these are my workers, and I love my workers, and my workers love being here and working. So what I do is separate it out a little bit, expose them to the light. They're going to dig, and as they dig, they're going to go into this other bed with vermicompost, and they will wriggle away through the shade cloth into the vermicast below. I will be able to pick up the vermicast without the worms, and I'll be able to move on. I'm just going to pause for a second because I'm going to take a walk up to that building over there, show you what's going on there. It's such a nice walk, I may as well let you enjoy it. Avocado tree dropping avos. Monkeys get to them usually before I do. It's a bit early in the season. We are in beginning of October, so for us that's spring, still spring. We get our rain that time of the year. This area is very well covered. It doesn't have rain coming in here, and this is another way for me to dry out my castings to a point that I can put it through my tumbler, spread it out, give it a few days to get down to moisture percentages, which I think are in the region of about 8 or 10%. At the moment they're probably sitting at 80%, 70, 80%. So yeah, that's two ways that you can do your harvesting and get yourself a worm-free vermicast that you can find, filter and bag and sell. Thank you so much for your time, and this is Flash. This is where he's been buried. Miss him. God bless you all. Catch you up in the next episode. Bye.